Morgan, and today I'm excited to do a Spring 2023 handkerchief haul. So first of all, I have this lovely, it's a handkerchief that's like got a white background and some beautiful like blue wreaths around it. They've got some like blue and pink flowers, and I think it's very lovely. Oh, next of all, I have this handkerchief that's got kind of like some scalloped edges and lots of pink flowers. Oh, and next of all, I have this handkerchief that's got like a white background, but some beautiful like pink, I'm not sure if it's hand or machine embroidery at the corner, and it's very pretty. And then also the scalloped edges are like, they're finished in like pink thread. I think it's a very nice detail. And then next of all, I have this white handkerchief that has like some cute little embroidered flowers in the corner. There's some pink ones, and then what I think are like cute little daisies here. And then next of all, I have a handkerchief with a lovely yellow border. As you probably know, like yellow is my favorite color. And it's got some lovely like pink flowers, as well as a lot of white ones more towards the middle, and a few yellow ones in there too. Oh, this one, oh my gosh, I love this one. I love this one so far. This is a white handkerchief with these beautiful like yellow flowers, a bouquet of like yellow flowers. And I love how it has like a ribbon, like an embroidered ribbon on it. I think it's a very, very beautiful bouquet, and I think it's a very beautiful artistic handkerchief. Oh, this next one is a little bit more like well loved because it does have what appears to be some staining on it, and I love how it has like this, I'm trying to remember what the name of that stitch is, if it's a blanket stitch or if it's more of an overlock type stitch, with some thick pink thread around the edges to secure the edges to keep them from fraying, and then it also has some lovely purple like lines here. It's very beautiful. I kind of wonder, like, was this one like hand done? It looks like how do I describe this? The way that the stitching is done, like on the purple, like that looks to me kind of more like it would have been done like with like a running stitch. Like that would be very difficult to do by machine. So I kind of wonder if this was like hand embroidered. It's very beautiful. I really love the details on this handkerchief. Next of all is a handkerchief that's like got a white background with some lovely red roses like all around the borders. It's very, very pretty. Oh, and this one is white, and it's got like yellow roses on it and a few like white flowers in there as well. I really love it. Like, I love the color yellow. And then this one is a handkerchief that has some red like flowers on it. It looks a little bit like more abstract or cartoony compared to like some of the others. It's less hyper realistic, and there are a few like little pinprick like holes up here. So this one also looks like it might be a bit well loved. Oh, and then here is, this handkerchief has a lovely like turquoise bluish border with these little like white flowers there. On the reverse side it's plain there, like just plain bluish, and it's got these beautiful like flowers all around it. It's just very pretty. Oh, and this one looks very Christmassy. I think, is this called holly? It's like green, like the green spiky leaves with the little red berry dot things. It's very pretty. Next of all, I have this. Oh, this one looks very like, it has a delicate feel to it to me. It's a quite thin handkerchief with these beautiful like pink flowers embroidered around it, and then the edge, it's like, it's lace. It's this beautiful lace. I wonder how this was sewn on. It's a very like, the raw edge is very cleverly hidden. Like, it doesn't look very thick at all. I wonder like how that was done, like what particular techniques were done to finish this handkerchief. And also like the back of it too, it's like there aren't a lot of like knots or anything on the embroidery, so it's a very, very pretty handkerchief. Oh, let's see. Next of all, oh, this is a white one with, it's some white flower in the corner. I don't think it's a daisy. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not very good at identifying different types of flowers, but it's like white flowers that have like pointy edges, and then these little like yellow things, circles in the middle, and it's very pretty. Oh, this is so cool. This is a handkerchief with like I guess they're like women around the border, like little women with like blue dresses and blonde hair, and it's just, or I can't tell if it's supposed to be blonde or if they just didn't color it in. It's very like I think it's pretty, and I love how it has like I think those are butterflies alongside with it, which is kind of cute. Oh, and then this handkerchief has some beautiful blue roses on all four corners, and then in the middle and like throughout, there are just these blue and pink roses, and it's so pretty. Oh. Next of all is a handkerchief that has, like, it's kind of got like squares within squares as a design, and it's got some, like, lots of little, like, green leafy bits, as well as a few, like, blue flowers, and I think there's a tiny bit of, like, pink that's very difficult to notice in some places. Oh, and this handkerchief is a plain purple handkerchief, which is kind of nice. Sometimes it's nice to have like plain, like monochromatic handkerchiefs. Oh, and this is another print one, which is like it's got like pink around the edges with these beautiful blue bouquets of flowers, and then in the middle there are some like little yellow and white flowers of some sort. I can tell it's white because of like the black outlines there. Oh, this is another handkerchief that has some beautiful like floral embroidery in the corner. And it's like another one that's in like a lovely like yellowish tone. It's very pretty, like golds and browns and yellows. It's very pretty. And then next of all, I have this handkerchief that's kind of like square, where there's like like a square floral print around the edges, and then the middle is rather plain, and it's got like greens and like the green leaves, and then a lot of pinks and blues and some like, how do I describe this, like a beigeish color. Oh, I'm trying to remember, is this a poinsettia or poinsettia? It's got this beautiful red flower in the corner with like a little blue tie here, and it really makes me think of like festive holiday Christmas time. And the next of all, oh, this is another one of those embroidered type ones, and I'm trying to decide if this is supposed to be some sort of like letter or not. But it's a beautiful, like, it's got like beautiful pink flowers with like white around the edges, and then these like the green stems. It's just it's pretty. It stands out against the backdrop, and then around the edges too, like there are these kind of difficult to see like variations in the thread, where it's kind of like a one square block, then another smaller square block, then another smaller square block, and it kind of has like a geometric design, which is a really cool element. Oh, and then this is a white handkerchief with some lace edges, which is, oh, it feels rather soft, which is nice. It feels rather soft. And then next of all, this is a handkerchief with a white background, and then I'm trying to decide, is this supposed to, like, why is there more or different embroidery at like this corner than the others? But it's got some like florals and like pinks and yellows throughout it, and it's kind of, it's not really symmetrical. I'm not entirely sure why they went with this sort of design for it, but it's pretty regardless, or pretty nevertheless. Oh, and this is a handkerchief that's mostly like plain, but then in the edge here there is oh wow. I'm wondering if this is something that was like hand embroidered or started being hand embroidered and wasn't finished, because on the back side, or one of the sides, there's like, oh, maybe this is meant to be the outside. There are these really kind of transparent green lines, and then there is like what like some sort of design that I can't quite tell if it's supposed to be like an archway or what here, and it kind of like, I'm not sure if it's something where it's like fully completed or if it was like hand embroidery. I don't know. Like I'm wondering if it was an intentional design or if it's something where someone started embroidering it and then kind of quit partway through, because it's really an odd design choice. Like I think this is supposed to be the front and this is supposed to be the back, But yeah, yeah, I'm just wondering if it was like something handmade where someone decided to like that they were happy with how it was and stopped their design partway through. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is clearly the back. This definitely has a lot of like threads hanging out. And this is the what I think is the front. It's got like some flowers that are like red and yellow. And then there's this like little bit of like I think it's like applique like lace or something towards the bottom there. Like I wonder if it's supposed to be a vase, but it's not fully laying flat. I don't know. Um and it's kind of a bit on the thin side. So, oh yeah, and it's got these little holes here. So I'm guessing that this was a well-loved handkerchief. Maybe that's why it isn't staying down perfectly. Maybe it was just washed a lot of times. Um, oh, and next of all, here is this lovely handkerchief. It's like a plain white one, but it's got these beautiful like purple, like this beautiful purple design around the edges. And I'm kind of wondering like how was this like it's so the stitching on the like lacy stuff around the outside. It's so delicate. I wonder if it was done like by hand or if it was done by machine and like it's just so pretty. It's very fine. It's fine and pretty, and I think it's lovely. I kind of wonder, like with some of these older projects, like how much of this was done by machine, how much of it was done by hand, especially when it's techniques that I don't really recognize. Like how was this actually made? Oh, and lastly, I have this white handkerchief, which, oh, it has like a little bit of a brownish stain here. So this tells me that this was probably like a well-loved or a used handkerchief. Like it was one that was used a lot. It was probably laundered a lot. And it's also like, I'm trying to decide, is that lint or is it, yeah, I think that might be lint there. Um, it's a very thin. Um, so I'm wondering, like, was it washed a lot, or is it just one where that's just how the material was to begin with? And it's got these beautiful, like, this beautiful embroidered design on it with these beautiful pink flowers and this big white ribbon in the middle, and it's just very, very lovely. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this spring 2023 like handkerchief haul, and I hope that you're having a really great day. Bye!